What up, what up, what up? We are back with another episode of the Elite Football Framework. And in this episode, we are talking about how we work with wide receivers, how we develop wide receivers, and most importantly, how we get our wide receivers recruited and ready to play at the next level. Now, if you're a receiver or if you're a parent of a receiver, you probably realize this. Most of you guys are not getting trained properly right now. What does that mean? You guys are probably working on the skill set. You're probably running routes. You're probably working on your breaks in and out of the top of the route, the beginning of the route, all that good stuff. But are you being trained for the game at the next level? Those are two different things, right? Now, when it comes down to it, a lot of guys aren't learning how to create separation. They're not learning how to leverage the defensive back. You know, you're catching balls, you're doing all the routine things, but what are the minute details that separate you from a recruit to a prospect to a pro? And in this program, we develop pros, not recruits, not prospects. So that is the biggest thing that we want to accomplish in this video today. So I'm going to walk you through how we do that, how we implement all of those things for our wide receivers, and why we're undeniable when it comes to production and our process, and why we have guys thriving at the college level. Let's get into it. All right, so as you guys know, man, my name is Jordan Pugh. I'm the head coach and founder here at PPT Elite. As you guys know, we have developed multiple receivers in the last 3 years that have gone on to play at the college level and that are thriving. This isn't a theory that we've done. This isn't something that we've just watched off of YouTube. We have built a controlled system that replicates college and pro football that works, and we're about to show you how to do it right now. So, what's the problem? Most receivers fall short here, right? And it's not really your fault on why you fall short. You just don't have an understanding of it, right? So you're taught just to beat the man in front of you. Nobody's really showing you how to get off the press, the techniques behind that, how to leverage and manipulate your feet, your hands, and your hips when it comes to that, right? You know, you're running through zone coverages, but are you really finding the holes within the defense? Are you understanding the honey hole, the pinpoints, the depth points of the defense? Are you understanding that, right? And then the number one thing that you guys have not been taught, and it's not really your fault, but man, do you guys know how to process the coverages post snap? If coach tells you to run a dig, are you just running a dig? But are you looking at the two high safety? Are you looking at the corner, how he's bailed? Are you looking at a hard press corner who's sitting in the flat? Are you looking at the apex defender if he's dropping into his zone coverage? If he's running a hook, a flat zone coverage? Are you looking at all those elements as a receiver that helps you understand how to run the route? By understanding post-snap reads on the defense helps you understand how to play the position of wide receiver better, which helps out the quarterback in the long run, which entails you getting the ball a lot more and making a lot more plays. So this is the things that we want to teach within our program. Remember, we want to take you from recruit to prospect to pro, and we're developing pro athletes through this system, right? You just can't rely on your athleticism. Athleticism gets you noticed. In high school, a lot of guys are just better than the other, but we want to take you beyond being an athlete. But you got to understand this. In college, details is what makes you a winner. Details is what makes you draftable. It's footwork, it's timing, it's leverage, it's IQ. That's what separates the guys who play from the ones who sit. Now, you're probably wondering, man, that sounds good. Like, dang, coach, okay, man, I feel you. Like, yeah, I'm rocking with this. And so let's get into it now. What's inside the PPT Elite framework? What is the system that we are teaching you? What is the system that we have taught other receivers that have become super effective in this program, right? Well, look, here's the deal. We built a real system that's designed to mirror what colleges and pro level guys do. Right now, here's how it works. One, we install real offensive systems. So our guys know how to own a playbook. You know the ins and outs. You know how to read defenses. You know what your teammate is doing next to you as far as route running. As far as the protections of the line, 3 and 5 step reads, is it a quick game? Is it a more of a deep 7-step drop? How are we manipulating those things through the playbook? We teach pre and post snap recognition, what we talked about earlier, how to ID coverage, read safeties, and adjust mid route. We drill technique. Receivers have to be a technician. Listen, at the next level, everybody's big, fast, and strong. Your technique is key. Your technique is everything that makes you who you are, right? So release packages, footwork, stacks and restacks, tempo control, all that. But most importantly than ever, competition every rep, every weekend against top corners, all of that, right? We want to compete at all times because competition is the death of an elite athlete if they never face competition in practice. So we want to make sure that we're competing at all times. We are not in this just to build highlight tapes. We're building complete receivers, guys who can show up and can play right away at the next level. So now, man, you guys are probably on board. If you're in this video at this point, you're like, man, I'm feeling everything that you're saying. But one thing I want to do is I want to make sure that I show you the results of our program, right? Now, you have a lot of guys guys who can talk, a lot of guys who say they have worked with guys, but man, what are the results of the PPT framework? How have you implemented with players, and what are they doing at the next level, right? So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna show you Kye Moore. Kye Moore was an undersized but explosive receiver. He trusted our system. He became technician in the route running and footwork, and he earned a scholarship to Oklahoma Baptist University. Or we have another kid named Kye Stone, an overlooked prospect. Didn't really get a chance to play a lot at his high school until his senior year, but now that led him to an opportunity at Cisco Junior College, where now he has received multiple FCS and Division I offers going to the next level. Then we have a kid named Bryce Marcus, man, straight dog, right? He was our go-to receiver in our program. I'm talking about dude, one of my favorite guys. Man, he went to a school that didn't utilize him, that had him on a catch count. Never heard this before in my life, a catch count. If he caught more than 7 passes in a game, they would stop throwing to him. I know it sounds crazy, but I was able to verify that. But undersized, but elite speed, elite quickness, earned a scholarship offer to Missouri Western University. And we got more players just like them, but those 3 are the ones who stood out because they really bought into the process. They really implemented everything that we taught, right? But just with those 3 aside, here's another player that I really want you guys to listen to. A guy that came in, that had the opportunity to coach while he was in high school. His name is Irene Ngabenziza. He was one of our best receivers, but most importantly, one of our best leaders. Listen to him talk about his experience in the program and how we helped him elevate his game. Check it out.
My name is Irene Ngabenziza. I'm a PPT alumni. I went to Northern Catholic High School. I played receiver, and I played for Coach Pugh for about 3 years. You know, and playing for PPT was really good for me. He really helped me up my game. You know, especially him being a DB, kind of always was able to tell me what I need to work on and, you know, what kind of things I did that gave away what I was going to do. He showed me how to run better routes, so playing for him really helped me up my game and take it up to another notch. Also, you know, I played with my best friends on that team, so when I was in PPT, I always had a great time. You know, coaches are hard on you, but it helps you grow a lot. We played in a few tournaments and, you know, we never really struggled. Like, I think we got second and third. Like, we always played pretty well whenever we went to tournaments. Coach Pugh always did a good job of getting us ready, and his staff. They're all, you know, former players, so they know what they're talking about. Coach Pugh's played at every single level, so, you know, he's seen everything. So whatever you need help with, whether you're, you know, a linebacker or a safety, even a quarterback, like, he's gonna know what to tell you to help you. So yeah, I know playing for PPT was a really fun time for me, and, you know, if I could, I would definitely do it again.
All right, so now parents, this is for you, man. You were able to see how we implement our program. You're able to see the guys that we worked with in the past. Now, if you're watching this, man, you are feeling something. You were feeling like, man, this might be the program that we need to join. It's like they're reading my mind, right? But you got to understand that it takes more than talent for your son. It takes more than just having ability to go up and catch the ball with a catch radius. All that stuff. It takes more than the attention that he might be getting now as a highly recruited player. Without real development, without real understanding, the scholarship or the roster spot, that can disappear fast in this day and age, right? We're not just helping you get recruited. We're not just expanding upon your recruiting. We're helping you stay in college, but most importantly, we're helping you make an impact while you're in school today. This is what the program is about. It's about preparation. It's about confidence. It is about execution. And that's what we implement through our players every single time they step in with us on the football field. All right. So now, before we move forward, like, who is this video for? This video is for the serious, dedicated, and committed player that is ready to elevate his game. Whether you're highly recruited, whether you're under recruited as an athlete, we take all the elements of what we know from our profession, from the years of doing this, and we implement it and bring it to you. So if you're hungry to get better, if you're willing to be coached, and you're serious about playing at the next level, this video is for you. And this program is looking for players just like you. All right, so to close this video off, man, I want to say thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Elite Football Framework. Man, if something in this video clicked with you, if you need more information on what we do, what we have to offer, how we implement our strategies, how we help you get recruited, if you need all of that, click the link below so we can hop on a call to get a better understanding of your needs, your wants, your pain points, the things that you like, and how we can implement a strategy to get you in the program, get you on a national stage, competing against elite competition, but most importantly, man, get all the tools you need to be an effective football player at the next level. All right, so make sure you guys get that done. I appreciate your time. If you got some value, make sure you like and you subscribe to this channel. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of the Elite Football Framework. Talk to you soon.